Hello everyone, welcome into Data Raiders franchise. Today we're going to get started on the second season of this franchise. First thing we're going to do is set our season goal. This year, I'm aiming for 7 wins. We're going to commit to that and see if we can accomplish that. Next thing we're going to do is jump into our opening day keys. We're going to say dominating offense is the key to victory today. And we're going to run the ball. That's always going to be our best friend. Next thing, we're game planning for an elite quarterback. So we're going to negate the scrambling. I think that's the biggest part of the offense that's hard to control, so we're going to try to hold him down. The last thing we're going to do is our upgrade before we jump into it, and we have Byron Young. For him, we're going to go ahead and go into Power Rusher. I need to start getting him developed as a pass rusher. I got him to a 70, so let's make him a better player. He gets +2 power moves, that's great. And welcome into Allegiant Stadium as we get started on the 2024 NFL football season. We're going to open this one up, kicking the ball down there to the Baltimore Ravens. And the kick is away, and we are officially underway in the 2024 season. It looks like they're just going to take a knee, and we're going to see Lamar Jackson at quarterback. He's a scary player. He is super talented. You got to be able to contain his run. You got to be able to contain his pass. He is probably going to be the MVP in real life, and this guy can be amazing. So if we want any hope of winning this game, we need to somehow get control and stop Lamar. They open it up here in the gun. It looks like Lamar's going to pass to open up the season, and that's a completion underneath to number 17. I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head. Richie James, who burned us with the Chiefs. Lamar Cox is lined up over the center here. We try to get some pressure on Lamar, and that's a completion out there. That's a good throw. Lamar in the gun, and that's going to be a false start. Let's back them up. That's going to be on left tackle, Ronnie Stanley. Coming out here with just 3 down linemen on 2nd and 8. They're actually going to run it. That was a terrible call on defense. We were expecting a pass there, or at least some sort of read option. 1st and 10 now. Lamar in the gun once again, and it looks like he's going to run read option here, and he pulls this one, and he's tripped up in the backfield and taken down by Tyree Wilson for a 6-yard loss. Lamar in the pistol here, 2nd and 16. He's just going to hand it off to Dobbins up the middle. He's only going to pick up 2, bringing up a 3rd and 14. We should be able to stop him here. We're going to go ahead and run a little bit of zone coverage here. I'm afraid to pressure Lamar because if he squirms out of there, that's going to be a big play, and we let the easy completion to Zay Flowers for the 1st down. We should have manned up there. I knew better. Lamar in the gun here, handing it off. He's not feeling any pressure. That was just a play action. He got me. He went to Mark Andrews for the big 1st down. Taking a look at our starting defense for today, we have DeMar Cox, a 3rd-round rookie, starting at defensive tackle. We're really excited about him. I think he can make a big impact. And then, of course, we have our star edge rushers and Max Crosby and Tyree Wilson, who are both superstar X Factors. We expect them to be immediate impact players for us and them to be the key to this defense succeeding. Our defense looked pretty good this preseason, but they seem to be struggling so far here today. Lamar's a great quarterback, though, so you know he's going to give us fits out here, as that's another completion to Richie James, who does get shaken up on the play. So we'll see if that affects their passing offense at all. Lamar coming out in the pistol here, Rijkaard next to him, Dobbins behind him. This is definitely going to be triple option, and down he goes. That's a great play by Christopher Smith, bringing up a 2nd and goal. This could be a very quick-moving game, as the Ravens do like to run the ball, but that's a touchdown to Rashad Bateman. Ravens are going to take a 7-0 lead here today, as Jeff Okudah got beat for the touchdown on that play. Let's welcome out our new starting quarterback, Malik Willis. He's only a 69 overall, but he has excellent speed. He has fantastic throw power at 94. His awareness is excessively low, and he needs some work. I think that he's a really good player, and I think he's somebody that this preseason proved we can play with him and win. I think that we may not be a great team, which is why I'm not predicting playoffs, but I'm hoping for 7 wins with him. In the gun here, Willis handing it off. That's Jacobs, and he gets stuffed by Roquan Smith for no gain. Taking a look at your starting offense for this season, we have a new quarterback in Malik Willis. We're excited to see what he can do. We also have a new right tackle. We took a number 2 overall. That's Jed Compton. And then in the 2nd round, we took Isaac Baldwin at round 2, pick 2 to start at center for us. They both have hidden dev. We're really excited about them. So big 3rd and 8 here. We're going to run a little play action, and we're going to take a shot. That's a risky throw to Jacoby Myers, and that falls incomplete. That's going to be 4th down. In the pistol here to begin this drive's Lamar, and he's going to hand that off. Divine Diablo makes the tackle, bringing up a 2nd and 7. This is a tough game. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to handle the Ravens offense. They're difficult, and they have been clearly giving us some struggles here today. So it's big 3rd down here. Let's get the stop. We have a lot of new pieces out here. DeMar Cox is the big one at D tackle. in our secondary. We also added Jeff Okuda, and we had Nate Hobbs step up to become our #1 corner, and there he picks off Lamar. What a play. That's exactly what we needed from this defense. Our offense's opening drive was pretty abbreviated. We didn't play too well, as that's a shot to the sideline that's knocked down by Paul Kane, the rookie first-round pick. So far here in the first quarter, we only have about 2 yards of offense, I think, right now, so it's not going well if we're being honest. Big 3rd and 10 here. We're going to run a little bit of play action and take a shot to Jacoby Myers, who's coming open. He beats his Kyle Hamilton one-on-one, gets that first down and goal at the 9-yard line. That's the big pass play we needed to get this offense going. Willis stays in the gun here looking to pass. He's just going to check it down to his tight end, who lines up in the backfield, and that's a basically no gain, but that's a good, safe, smart decision, something we didn't get last year out of Aiden O'Connell. 2nd and goal. We're backed up once again. This is not a good situation, being as Jacobs tries to cut it back inside. He only picks up a yard. The Ravens' defense has been phenomenal so far. Dumb delay of game penalty here. I didn't get the snap off in time. Now we're backed up. That's a big mistake by Malik Willis. Dropping back to pass here as we have to on 3rd and goal. Willis gets on the move here. He goes to the end zone. That's a risky throw that's picked off by Marlon Humphrey. You can't make that decision, man. You got to be smarter with the ball there. Ravens take over, backed up, and Max Crosby makes a play. There was a big crease there if he didn't. This young defense needs a lot of work. Still, they're the weakest part of the team, but they're making some strides as we have some young players who stepped up last season, and we have a few more we're hoping can step up this year. It's a big 3rd and 6 now. We need to get this stop on the Ravens. We're going to run a little bit of press, man. And we're going to try to blitz Lamar and see if we can get him moving and maybe get this ball out of his hand quicker. And he likes us. He goes, oh, man, what a throw that was. Rashad Bateman outruns our secondary, and he's going to take that for a 91-yard touchdown. The Ravens are going to go up 14-0 here off of Malik Willis's interception. That's why you can't turn the ball over. That's why Malik Willis needs to play smarter. So far, this first quarter has been excessively lopsided, as the Ravens have 170 yards of offense, and we only have about 30, which is terrible. As this first quarter comes to an end, we end up with 30 on the dot ending the first quarter. It's been rough. This team needs to improve. They played much better in the preseason, so maybe it's just week 1 jitters. Jim Caldwell, get him under control here. He's a really good, steady-headed coach. I think that he's just got to get the nerves out of Malik Willis here as the regular season begins. Malik Willis stepping up in the pocket, and this is what he does best. He runs and offers us a dimension we never had last season. That's a solid 9-yard rush when nothing was there through the air. 3rd and 2 now. They're going to go back to the ground game. That's Josh Jacobs getting the carry, and they're not going to give him the first down. This is a big, big decision here for the Raiders. At the end of last season underneath Josh McDaniels, in this situation, a lot of times, they ended up running a QB sneak, but here it looks like under Jim Caldwell, they're going to try to play a little smarter and not hurt themselves so much as they get a punt down there that ends up being taken out to the 22-yard line. They're in good position to be able to get a stop here and get the ball back. Lamar coming out in the pistol here. They're probably going to run the ball, and I was wrong. They're throwing it. That's a quick shot out there to Zay Flowers that's dropped when Jeff Okuda hits him. We all know how much the Ravens love the pistol offense with Lamar Jackson. So it's probably what we'll see a lot of today as they go to J.K. Dobbins on the ground, and he can't go anywhere. It's going to be a big 3rd and 10 now. Lamar in the gun by himself in the backfield. This could be a run situation as they throw it quick out there, and that's dropped by Bateman as he gets hit by Hobbs. The Raiders get the stop they needed. Let's see if they can get this offense jump-started finally. Malik Willis under center here. We're going to hand it off once again. Try to begin this drive on the ground, and we just can't go anywhere. We're going to have to air it out or something. This Ravens D-line's been phenomenal. 2nd and 10 now. Willis under center. We're going to run some play action, and he's going to throw it right to Roquan Smith. I don't know what he was doing there. What kind of decision was that? That was just a horribly inaccurate pass. Big 3rd and 10 here. Willis in the gun. Gonna pass. He's looking. Still not feeling any pressure. Jacoby Myers could not beat Kyle Hamilton there, though. That one's swatted down. It's 4th and 10. We got to punt the ball back. Man, this offense is stuttering to begin the season. Lamar looking to throw it quick, and he misses Mark Andrews, who was actually open on that play. From the gun, Lamar's looking to pass. We sent a blitz that did absolutely nothing there. And Andrews breaks that tackle, and he finally does go down. Jeff Okudah gets him, but that's a big first down for the Ravens. I feel like if we're not blitzing him out of man, we're not going to get any pressure on Lamar. Both times I've tried some zone blitzes, they just haven't worked at all, as Lamar throws it quick underneath. That's going to be a solid 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4 now, Lamar looking to pass. He throws it quick out there. That's going to be a completion to Zay Flowers, and he breaks the tackle, and he's still going, actually. What a play by Zay Flowers right there. Our defense needs to wake it up. They apparently left all their physicality in the preseason. Following a false start penalty, the Ravens are backed up a little bit here. They're just going to hand it off to get them yards back to Dobbins, and he actually only picks up 3. So now it's 2nd and 12. We have him in a negative situation. Let's see if we can do something with it. Lamar looking to pass. He throws that quick. We had a blitz and Mo Riggs there, along with Okudah to get down Mark Andrews, and we lose Divine Diablo to injury. That could be a big one. He was a breakout player for us last year, but he's on the sideline. Hopefully that means good things. This is a big 3rd and 2. I kind of think the Ravens might keep it on the ground, but I'm coming out in coverage just in case, as they do, and that's Lamar pulling it. And that's going to be a first down to the 20-yard line. Andrew Lindley gets hurt. That's a starting O-lineman for the Ravens. That could have an impact on them. Hopefully it helps us out a little bit. 1st and 10 for Lamar as he's getting pressured. He throws it, and that's Richie James going out of bounds after picking up just 1. So Divine Diablo has a bruised elbow. We're going to put him back in the game. I know how important he is to this defense as Lamar's on the move throwing it, and that is going to be broken up by Nate Hobbs. That's what we need our top corner to do for us. 3rd and 9. Let's see if we can somehow hold him to 3. It'll still be a 3-score game, but hopefully we can get the touchdown out of the equation here. Lamar stepping up in the pocket. He's going to run and get the first down. This defense is not prepared for him at all. It also doesn't help that Lamar's one of the toughest players to game plan for, and that's a touchdown for Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins runs over Robert Spillane and gets in. That's going to give them a 21-0 lead. We're in trouble here today. If we can't get this under control, the Ravens are going to blow us out. They already are. Let's see if we can wake this offense up at all. We just need something positive to happen. Willis looking to pass. He throws it quick to the sideline. That's going to be a completion to Hunter Renfrow. That's just the 2nd one of the day so far. We have really struggled on offense. As Malik's on the move, he's just going to tuck it down and run and get out of bounds. He takes a big hit on the sideline. Marlon Humphrey laid it to him right before he could step out of bounds. This is a crucial 3rd down and 6. If we don't convert this, we're in deep trouble as that's going to be swatted away. That's a great play by Queen. Patrick Queen just read it perfectly. And the Raiders are doing something shocking here. They're going to come out and go for this. They're going to attempt to draw the Ravens offside, and instead we move. That's on right guard Cesar Ruiz. The Ravens take over with really good field position here for Lamar. He's on the move, and that is a terrible throw. Nate Hobbs tried to get back there to pick that off. 4 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. They go back to the ground game, and that's a big play by Max Crosby. He slows down J.K. Dobbins. We're going to take a big risk here, and we're going to just send 3 at Lamar and have a spy out there, and that's going to be completed to Mark Andrews. We can't match up at all against these guys. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Lamar's adjusting the play. That's going to be a quick RPO out there. That's Richie James breaking everybody's tackles once again. And another big play. He has 268 yards passing in the first half. Lamar, he's going to pull that on the read option, and Mo Riggs can't get over there and make the play. Luckily, Jeff Okudah gets him down, but that's still another first down for the Ravens. Crosby is going to send... Come on. That's another touchdown. This defense isn't playing well. Zay Flowers gets in. The Ravens are in full control of this one. They have a 28-0 lead here heading into halftime. Raiders take over. They still have a chance to try to do some damage before halftime. They got to wake it up, though, as they find Jacoby Myers for a good completion there. Let's get moving here. We need at least 3 on this drive. Hurry to the line. They snap it and run a little bit of play action. That's going to be Michael Mayer. They're trying to target underneath, and he holds on. First down, Raiders. Malik Willis looking to get a quick pass out there. That's Devontae Adams holding on, and he gets out of bounds, which is good for this offense. Minute 7 left in the half here. The Raiders need to get this offense going as they go deep, and that's Jacoby Myers making the reception and going out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Underneath, that's a drop by Robert Tonyan. He had Curtis Granderson beat. 2nd and 10 here. Malik Willis pulls it on a read option, and that's a big play for the first down. That's going to get a 1st and goal and keep this clock running. Looking to snap it right around 20 seconds left. They're going to hand it off. That's Josh Jacobs getting the carry. We're going to use our first timeout here. 16 seconds left in the half. We're going to go back to the ground game, and this time it's a touchdown for the Raiders. Josh Jacobs gets in. We finally get some points on the board here. It's 28-7. Maybe we can get it going in the second half. We loosened up this defense a little bit. Maybe we've awoken finally. Heading into halftime here, Jim Caldwell's debut in Vegas has not gone very well. They have been completely outplayed by the Baltimore Ravens. They have far more yards than us. We have not been competitive at all. But hopefully that last drive gives us a little bit of hope for the future and can be what we build upon into the second half. Looking at some games from around the league, we have the Chiefs at the Saints, and they are dominating 17-0 here at halftime. I'm not surprised. The Saints with Derek Carr just seem like a team that needs to completely tear it down. Next up, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Los Angeles Chargers. This one's a 17-7 ball game as we approach halftime. Brock Purdy's perfect on day 11-11 for 115 yards and a touchdown. We beat them in the preseason finale. They're a really good team. I think they're beatable, though. Next up's the Patriots at the Broncos. In this one, rookie quarterback Jack Garola is not doing good. It is 21-0 Patriots with Tyler Huntley at quarterback leading the way. We're going to open up the second half here with the ball as Tucker's going to kick it down there, and I think Gabriel Bones is just going to take a knee here and take it out to the 25-yard line. 332 yards of offense for Baltimore to just 119 for the Raiders. They need to wake it up and get it going today as Malik Willis opens up, moving here, and checking it down, and that was nearly picked. That was a bad throw. I don't understand why he just lofted that one. 2nd and 10 now under center is Malik Willis, handing it off. We finally get the edge and try to cut it back with Josh Jacobs, and it just doesn't work. Odafe Owe gets shaken up for the Ravens. That might help us and maybe hurt their pass rush and run D a little bit. 3rd and 7 here. We're out of the gun. We need a completion here. They're going to go quick, and that's intercepted. That's read perfectly right there by Rock Yassin. Man, I thought we had Devontae Adams open. Ravens take over now in excellent field position, and that's an RPO that's completed out there to Bateman for a short pickup. Lamar's in the gun here, looking to throw it quick, and that's another one out there to Mark Andrews, who breaks a Jeff Okudah tackle and gets the first down. We're going to also adjust our call as they're going to throw a bubble out there, and that's Mark Andrews who gets the reception. Jeff Okudah makes the tackle. That's still a 6-yard pickup, though. This D's got to step up. Lamar's by himself in the backfield. He's going to adjust the play once again. That's okay. We're going to keep our man coverage across the board. I think it's our best chance to try to defend him here, as this is a QB draw, and that's going to be a broken tackle, but he goes down after only picking up 1 yard. Lamar's got J.K. Dobbins beside him here in the gun. He's going to adjust at the line. I think we are too. We're going to press everybody up. We're going to try to run some man coverage and send a little bit of a blitz as Bateman holds on and gets into the end zone. What is Nate Hobbs doing there? He's got to look for the ball. He should have been able to pick that off. Vegas takes over. They need to get themselves figured out. They haven't played well today as Jacobs has been completely bottled up. He has 11 rushes for 11 yards and a touchdown. He has not played well. 2nd and 8 here. They have everybody down near the line of scrimmage. That's going to be an opening to Michael Mayer for the first down. Malik Willis running some play action here, going underneath. He has his man wide open right there. That's just a complete misfire. You got to be able to complete that pass. Back to the ground game here. We need to try to get it going as that's a move by Jacobs, and that doesn't result in much. It's 3rd and 6 now for the Raiders. This spot of the field's possibly 2-down territory, so we're going to hand it off, and we have a first down with Jacobs, and a big play right there. That's probably our best gain on the ground all day. Willis from the gun looking to pass. Ooh, he was hit as he released it. That might be for the better. 2nd and 10 now from the gun. We're going to hand it off, and that was read perfectly, man. Nobody's blocking these Ravens linebackers. I do not understand what's going on with our O-line. 3rd and 9 now, and this has been a frustrating half for the Raiders. Actually, an entire game as we have an open Jacoby Myers, and Malik Willis is able to hit him in stride. That's a big first down. That's going to get us down to the 5-yard line and set up a 1st and goal. We're not going to get back into this with this play, but we need a touchdown on this drive to keep our hopes alive. 1st and goal from the 5. We're going to run some read option, and Malik Willis keeps it and goes in for 6. Touchdown, Raiders. That keeps any hopes we had of getting back into this game alive, even if it's just a little bit. Ravens take over here, and this defense needs a stop for this offense. That's a big J.K. Dobbins running. That's up to Cox to try to get him, and he can't. That's going to be a touchdown. One play, man. He broke 2 tackles there right up the middle, and he's gone. This D, I don't know, man. We played so much better in the preseason. I know the Ravens are a really good team. They are a much higher overall than us, but we are struggling right now on defense, more than I expected us to. Malik Willis under center here. He's going to hand it off to Josh Jacobs, who gets the outside edge. He's following a nice block by Davante Adams for the big gain. We're trying to get this offense awoken and get it going for the rest of the season. We did such a good job in the preseason, and for some reason, we are out of rhythm here in the first one, and this D knows everything we're trying to do. So I feel like it's important to just build some confidence. We're still going to try to win it. I'm not going to say it's over, but we need to just do what we can do and hit the easy completions. Malik Willis has had an awful day, 8 of 21 passing. That does not help our situation at all. When your quarterback can't hit the broadside of the barn, it puts you in a hole. 4th down and 3, and the Raiders are going to go for this one. It's time to try to get this game figured out, as that's a completion underneath the Robert Tonyan for the first down. He gets out of bounds. We keep this drive alive. Let's try to get this comeback going. This game has been a bit of a stinker so far, so we're just trying to fix it as best we can as we go to Jacobs, who again finds another little gap there, and that's showing some improvement on the ground. We're trying to find some plays that work. This offense is relatively inexperienced. Malik Willis hasn't started many games. He also really doesn't know the playbook. This is his first time playing in this style offense, having come over from the Tennessee Titans, and that's part of the reason why we brought him in here. As he's open again across the middle. First down, Raiders. We keep this drive alive. We're just trying to make Malik Willis comfortable here. 1st and 10. We're going to hand it off. That's a Josh Jacobs carry. There was no way we were going to get around the edge. He has 20 for 70 yards. It's not a great day. It's gotten better, though, as the day's gone along. We're going to toss this to Davante Adams, who gets outside. He tries to juke back inside, but that's helped. Paul Kane holds on and makes the tackle. It's 3rd and 4. When we open up the 4th quarter. We have not had a good day. It's gotten better, though. We're starting to move the ball on offense, and as long as we can figure out how to stop this Ravens offense, I'll feel a lot more confident heading into next week. 3rd and 4, we're going to hand it off. That's Josh Jacobs getting the first down, trying to juke, but that's all right. We don't need a touchdown on this play. Let's just keep the ball and keep moving it. We just need to find consistency on offense. That's what I'm going for the rest of this game, is that's a Michael Mayer touchdown underneath. We're 21 points behind now. Let's see if we can get a stop. Give ourselves maybe a chance to come back. Lamar coming out under center. Something he hasn't done much today. They're going to hand it off, and that's Dobbins again finding a big gap to the backside. This defense is not being gap sound, and we can't quite make the play. That's going to be another big, long touchdown run. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Our defense is not playing sound. This has been an absolute stinker to begin our new season here as we go to Davante Adams out wide. There's a flag. It's probably coming back. I bet you it's holding. That's just the way this game's gone so far. And they're actually going to call roughing the passer. We're going to take that and move the ball down the field even further. That's on Justin Madubuike. 1st and 10 here. Malik Willis under center. We're going to run some play action here. And we're going to go underneath to an open Jacoby Myers, and he just can't hit him. Dang, man. We are not having a good day with Malik Willis to begin this season. Back to the ground game here, and that's just perfectly read by Roquan Smith. Nobody even touched him. 3rd and 10 now. Malik Willis dropping back. He's going to scramble and get sacked. Why didn't he throw that? I'm hitting circle. Madubuike makes the sack. We're going to go for this. We have to. 4th and 14 here. We need a big play. Malik Willis is going to go down the field and get picked off. That's basically an arm punt. I mean, it's just a great play by Kyle Hamilton. It was a poor decision and a bad throw. The Raiders have 3 turnovers already today. That's something that needs to get under control. We have not been able to possess the ball successfully in this series yet, and it's something that needs to get better ASAP. That's Lamar pulls that. We were not ready for it. He gets the first down. Justin the play here at the line of scrimmage. Lamar has his X Factor active, which means he won't fumble the ball. That's a nice completion out there to Bateman. Lamar 5 wide. Again, dude, Bateman beats Nate Hobbs to the inside once again. I don't know what to do to cover these guys. We haven't played this bad at all during the preseason. And then all of a sudden, we've given up 599 yards of offense, or 559, and we can't do anything to stop this Ravens offense. I don't understand what's happened. 2nd and goal now. They're going to hand it off to Dobbins, and he's just going to juke around and walk into the end zone. Touchdown. They dropped a 50-burger on us. It's about to be 56-21 here today. 6.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Malik Willis, what was that, dude? That was a beautiful layout by Marcus Williams. At this point, we're just flustered out here, as that's Davante Adams getting the reception, getting the first down, and a little bit more. Just under 6 minutes left in this game. Josh Jacobs getting the carry. He tries to break that tackle, but he only goes for 3. 2nd and 7 now. Malik Willis hands it off. That's a nice run by Jacobs. That's going to set up a 3rd and short. We'll take that. Under center is Malik Willis, and that's a nice Josh Jacobs first down carry. They're actually going to call that 4th and inches. We got to go for it. Malik Willis under center here. He's going to take that for the first down on the QB sneak. Damian Harris checks in for the first time today. He gets a carry and jukes back to the inside. That's a short pickup, just like every other run we've had today. 2nd and 8 here. Malik Willis looking to pass. He's going to move around and take a sack. We should have checked it down underneath. I tried to get away from that pressure, and I ran right into it. 3rd and 17. We're going to snap this with 2:19 left in the game here. We're going to go down the field, and that's an open Jacoby Myers that Malik Willis misses. He has struggled all day today. 4th and 17. We're going to go for this. We have no choice. We're going to go down the field, and that's intercepted. Are you kidding me? Kyle Hamilton's in perfect position there, and that's another turnover. I don't think he should have made that play. We're going to try to hold him off the board here. We don't want to give up 60 points as they go to Dobbins, who's just breaking tackles left and right. 2nd and 6 here coming out of the 2-minute warning. They're going to keep it on the ground, and Lamar goes down for a TFL. That's Jerry Tillery making the play. That'll back him up to a 3rd and 10. We're going to back everybody up here. I want to let them throw it underneath. I don't want to let them get over the top of us here as they're going to hand it off. That's Dobbins. We're going to run him down, make the tackle, call a timeout here. And we're going to try to get the ball back and get some points on the board. They're going to probably hit this field goal. Justin Tucker's arguably the best kicker of all time. And it's only a 52-yard attempt. So I have no doubt about it that it's going to be up and good. 59-21 here today. Minute 8. Let's see what we can do here on offense. That's almost a sack right there. Malik Willis just had to get rid of it before he went down. Nothing about today has gone well as it's going to be play action, and we're going to go out to an open Hunter Renfrow, and that time he just drops it. Our offense has been dreadful. 3rd and 10. Play action. Malik Willis takes a sack. Are you kidding me? Rock Ya-Sin with the perfect blitz. We had no chance to throw that ball. I'm frustrated by the way this game went. I'm embarrassed by how this game went. We had a great preseason just to come out and fall flat on our face to begin the new season. I'm frustrated by it, and I mean, look at that. That's almost a 5th pick. Thankfully, this game's about to come to an end here. Hopefully, it doesn't bleed over into future games as Lamar takes a knee, and this one's over. 59-21 is going to be your final here today. Head coach Jim Caldwell had everything going well in the preseason. We lost some games, but they were close. And then this one came, and we just had an absolute clunker, stinker out here today. Malik Willis played horrible. When you look at his stats, I mean, he was not even capable of being on the field. 40% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 4 picks. Sure, a couple of them were bad decisions, but a lot of them were bad throws that if he had more accuracy or more touch on, he could have completed them. He just didn't play well. On the ground, it was basically useless to run the ball. And, I mean, we were bottled up immediately. You got to give the Ravens a lot of credit. It's frustrating to play an offense that you can't do anything to stop. The hope is that we don't run into this problem as often as we did last year, and maybe we made enough improvements to this team to not have that problem repeatedly. Lamar was almost perfect today. He threw for 338 yards, 4 touchdowns. He did have a pick. He added 30 yards on the ground. J.K. Dobbins rushed for almost 200 yards. Bateman and Andrews were basically unstoppable on offense for the Ravens. On defense, I mean, we couldn't do anything. They were right there to bottle us up. As soon as we handed the ball off, their defense made the play. We didn't lose a whole lot of yardage. Like, there wasn't a ton of TFLs. But no matter what we did, we couldn't do anything. And then you look at turnovers. We threw 4 picks with Malik Willis. It didn't go well. The hope is maybe this is the low point and we can build from here. Coming out of that disappointing defeat, we have an upgrade for Trayvon Moehrig. And for him, we're going to go into hybrid just to try to make him an all-around better player. We get 2 awareness, 1 man coverage, 1 tackle, 1 strength. That's a decent upgrade. Obviously, things didn't go well today, and running the ball didn't work. We had absolutely no capability of running the ball in the first half. Obviously, containing Lamar didn't happen today. We didn't play well, so Jim Caldwell knows this. Our loss was pretty bad. We lose 5 play rec for the next game, which I don't understand why you're punishing us for a bad game this early in the season. We already struggled as it is. Hopefully, next week against Cleveland, we can get right a little bit. I feel like we can, but let's take a look at their team. Luckily, next week, we don't have to take on a quarterback near the caliber of Lamar Jackson. We have Deshaun Watson. They still have Nick Chubb, who's still a beast in this. At receiver, they're a little bit weak, but as you can say, the Ravens were too, and they dominated us. They had a great tight end, and so do the Browns with David Njoku. They also have a very good O-line, which makes it hard to get pressure. They also have another great D-line, which is going to make this very hard for us to move the ball. And they also have a very good secondary, especially at corner. So this isn't going to be an easy test. I just think it's going to be a little bit easier because the quarterback probably will not play out of his mind. We should be able to control Deshaun a little bit, which should help keep the points down. And as long as we don't turn the ball over and we can get Malik to play within himself, we'll be good. And I think we can keep the game close and maybe get our first win next week. Things definitely have to improve from here, though. They can't get much worse than how week 1 went, losing 59-21. That was embarrassing. We'll be back and we'll get this figured out. But I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more of the Raiders franchise soon. Have a great day, and I'm out.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.